What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dauntless video. Today we are joined by, well, a bunch of people. And we are doing another little escalation. Now, a lot of you might be like, why are you doing the little one? You could do the big one and blah blah blah. So, as you progress your little lantern buddy over here, you gain damage reduction and also just straight up damage. You do more damage, you take less damage, it's a good old time. When you start out, it is very low. When you get to 25, it is quite substantial. So the goal here is to build up our amps and whatnot a little bit, probably like halfway, before we jump into the big one. Just to kind of ease us into it. But now, if you do want to jump into the big one, this build is pretty sweet. So, Iceborne and Tough. Two cells that are pretty much the only useful defense cells in the game. We got Iceborne, which gives you 30 armor or 30% decreased damage taken when you're under 50% health. Tough, 50% increased healing from all sources. So when Iceborne is healing you up, given that 8% lifesteal, you're getting 16% lifesteal. So if you do get smacked, you're going to heal up quite a bit more. You also have a bonus 500 max health, which means you're going to have an extra, which this means you have 250 extra health because your health is cut in half because Iceborne, Discipline, Rage. We are using the Shrike's Zeal Lantern to make up for the fact that we don't have on Wild Frenzy. I just like Wild Frenzy. I think it's fun. We are using the Skarn's Hat, Boreas Chest Piece, Charog Gloves, and what's he called? Dance of the Swarm. Why can't I think what he's called? Boy, how silly of me. And then we got some attack speed boys, some stamina boys, and some boopy boys. You really don't need the boopy boys because Chainblades can boop with all of your attacks now. Karabakh, that's what its name is. I'm still getting over being sick. It's a rather bad time to be sick. My voice feels like garbage, but I want to get you guys some sweet, sweet stuff. Now, we are using the Boreas Chainblades because, one, it has a defense slot in it. You could use Skarn's Chainblades or Pangar's Chainblades if you really want. I would love to know what this little buff you get from these pigs does. Next hit empowered versus Behemoth. Okay, next 2 hits empowered. Oh, but it only lasts for a second, so you have to like murder them and run away. But, oh. Well. So, I should probably talk about how we just did 8 of those in a row. It's because why not? No, it's because of a Lady Luck little thing that we picked up for the Chainblades. It's a lot of fun. We're just going to try to charge up our little jumps here real quick off of this dead body. There we go. Got all 4 of them. So, this is baby escalation. This is going to look like I'm just murdering things. But, I just did a big boy escalation, right? I used this build. I went okay. It was not an awful time. My teammates died a lot. I probably had like 20 revives. I wish it kept score of things like that, but it does not. So, you'll just have to take my word for it. I went down 4 times using this build, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. I forgot that Stormclaw actually charges in and you can boop him the first time. I hate Stormclaw. Woo! But my teammates died a lot, right? Which is fine. I don't mind. But like, so the goal here is we want to build up our lantern, right? That was so rude of you, Stormclaw. There we go. Hopefully that'll reach him. Yeah, it did. So we want to build up our lantern little damage. We want to build up its damage resistance. We want to build up all the stuff, right? So that way we can do the big escalation easier. We don't want to have to try hard our way through all of this stuff, you know? What are you doing? Wow, that worked out great. Be sleepy. Oh, that was interesting. Alright, so we're gonna we're gonna get up to 10 here, I think. Spin. At least we got one out of it. Alright. So now we're gonna hustle buns onto our next behemoth. But my team was dying all the time. It was really difficult. And you can do that, or you could just take your time and just relax, you know? I don't mind a 200 health shield every now and then, especially against Nezaga. So we do have to get up here pretty quick because our 10 stacks are quickly disappearing. I don't think I can get it off without him sliding, but I might be able to get a bounce off of him without... Whoop. Whoop. Oh, well, it reset our stacks, which is really what's important. There we go. I really thought I could get Q in time. I could not. What is that? It's a fire bug. That's rude. But it would just be so much easier if we just all took our time and did the thing. I really thought that I got Q off again, but I obviously did not. You know what I mean? How did... That's exactly the opposite of what's supposed to happen. Game. Stop it. Don't slide at me. Don't do it. Yep. You did it. Do it again. Yeah, do it again. Huh. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just farming up a little bit of the easier stuff. Just showing off some builds of what they can do and all that fun stuff. I mean, this build is great. I like it a lot. It's fun, especially with things like that. Let's try to charge up a little bit off of the dead body. Boom. Look at that. So, in the big boy escalation, I shouldn't call it that, the 10 to 50, you're going to be doing less damage. But, ooh. Well, these are the last behemoths, so we might as well do this. So, in the 10 to 50, you will not be pumping out the hugest amount of damage. That being said, these are some of the highest damage weapons in the game. Chain blades in general, you know. So it's not like you're taking a low damage weapon and making its damage worse, you know? You're taking a high damage weapon and making its damage slightly worse. Okay. Which I think is fair. Like, oh, that's the new one. Ugh. That's rude. Alright, there we go. So we killed Embermane. Great. Come back here. If you insist on being the most high damage dealing person... Oh, that's cool. Shoots little meteors at you. I don't like this move. Ooh! I also forgot that he does it 4 times. 5 times. Wow. Ooh. I'm assuming that works the same way as Rezakiri's tail, where if you dodge it once, you dodge it all the times. Ow. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Spin, 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 spin. There we go. Look at that. I mean, this is pretty decent damage, you know? This is the little guy, but like still. Get out of here. So bam. There you go. This video has been a bunch of a rambling, but you know, I'm sick. Leave me alone. But yeah, I mean, this build will keep you alive. It will let you revive your teammates who are inevitably going to die. I mean, Escalation, Blaze Escalation has only been out for 30 hours now. The 1 to 50 is going to be difficult. I'm sure there are plenty of people who can walk through it like it's a walk in the park, but for those of us who can't, this is a great build to let you hang with the best of them. +6 Etheric Attunement, +6 Conditioning. Boreas Gear has Conditioning on it, well, the weapons, so you're kind of stuck with this, but I don't mind having Stamina. Discipline, Iceborne, Rage, and Tough. I think Shrike Zeal is a good combo here. You could combine it with really anything else. I think the Pangar Lantern is actually a good combo because with the +6 Etheric Attunement, you're getting so much Lantern generation that you almost have your hold ability up all the time. So, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, but let me know in the comments why you didn't like it and what you think I could have done better. There's no sense in just downvoting something and just being like, I don't like it. The only way that I can improve as a person is if you guys, like, tell me, you know? Yeah. If you want to see more like this, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of me, go over to twitch.tv/RockerCT422. Give me a follow over there. I'll talk to you all next time. Bye.